Good morning and welcome to Hashtag Rise and Grind. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one, a father to six, and the general manager of Dan Cummins Chevrolet Buick in Paris, Kentucky, the second largest used car franchise dealer in the United States of America. It is 5:30 a.m. and I hope that you are ready to rise and grind.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's up, everybody? Today is Friday, which Fridays are super fun because we bring our special guests on. Today is Friday, and I think it's August. Oh, I don't have it behind me. So it's like August 23rd, 24th, somewhere in there. I can never keep track of the days. I do know that it's Friday, though, and it is going to be an incredible episode of Hashtag Rise and Grind for you this morning. You are in for a treat. Today we have the founder and CEO of Dealer and F&I University, Mr. Shaka Dyson, and I hope that you've already had your first cup of coffee this morning because this guy is electric with the amount of energy that he brings. I don't know if you guys can handle us both together. I'm going to be honest. So I hope you're ready. I hope you've already shooken the sleep out of your eyes because we got to get this thing rolling. Before we do, though, I do want to thank all of you guys. Yesterday was a powerful day for Hashtag Rise and Grind. We had a great show. We talked about you guys popping down there and inviting more people to the group. We talked about you guys hitting that share button and changing the way people start their day. We talked about you guys posting more and commenting more. And yesterday was off the chain. It was off the chain. All of the posts and the comments. I saw people posting on there about their weight loss and their life changes and everything that's happened in the group. It was absolutely incredible to see all the posts. You guys also added 1,000 new members to the group yesterday. 1,000 new members to the group, putting us at like 29.4, I believe is where we're at. 29.4. We're almost at 30,000 members, which is just crazy. So I wanted to thank you guys for that. Before we jumped on with my man Shaka Dyson, I also wanted to point out something. Mr. Josh Cummins, he had me watch that Mr. Rogers movie last night, man. That Mr. Rogers documentary. And it was really interesting because Mr. Rogers was talking about how when TV first came out, and everybody was kind of using it for bad, he decided to use it for good. And it got me thinking all of the parallels with Rise and Grind, this group, and the things that we're doing in this group, how we've taken the internet, right? We've taken this big, bad social media thing that everybody kind of hates on and says it's only used for negative, and we've turned it into something truly positive and truly powerful. So I just want to thank you guys for all that. It's been incredible. Yesterday was an amazing day for me and for the group. But now what we need to do is we need to get my man Shaka Dyson on here with us this morning. You are going to absolutely love him. Hopefully I can make everything work and you guys can hear him. We did some testing last night. So let's see if I can make this work. I'm going to switch over to the screenshot. I'm going to slide down, and my man Shaka Dyson should be right there. Mr. Shaka Dyson, can you say good morning to everybody?
Good morning, Rise and Grind. I feel like I have arrived. I am here for the show, Rise and Grind this morning. Good morning, everybody.
Oh, my goodness. You feel like you have arrived. I love that. Hey, dude, here's what we're going to do. You and I are going to dive into some questions. I believe everybody should be able to hear you. If you guys can't hear them, let me know. But I believe everybody should be able to hear you. Before we dive into all these questions, though, there's something we do every single morning on Hashtag Rise and Grind. You need to know what that's all about. I know you watch the show, so I hope you're ready. But it's time. Let's dance. Let me get this music going. Hold up. Oh, no. Oh, no, don't mess up, Glenn. There we go. All right, we're going with this one right here because I've been loving this music right here lately. Can you hear it on your side? Hopefully you got your phone over there somewhere. So I can hear it over here, and we are going to rock and roll. Good morning, everybody. This is the part of the show. There it is. Yes, I got Shaka Dyson chair dancing. I love it. This is the part of the show where we get the energy going. We say good morning to each other, and I say good morning to you. So if you go ahead and put there in the comments a little good morning, hopefully I can see you. This is also the part of the show where I need you to hit that share button, because we believe that if we can change the way people start their day, we can change people's lives, right? We can change this planet. So hit that share button. You just never know. And I'm going to say good morning. Shaka, everybody say good morning to Shaka Dyson. Shaka, we got Ray Hatcher in here this morning. Mr. Mark Miller's in here. Trey Congleton, my man Trey Congleton. He's one of my sales managers. Chad Morgan. Chad, what's up, Chad Morgan? I hope Michelle's doing well. Yeah, Chad's in here, man. I know Michelle just had that surgery yesterday. So hopefully that's well. Charlie McHale's in here, Mike Brockway, Craig Henry. There's a ton of people in here, bro. Hey, say good morning to my man Sean Hayes.
Good morning. Good morning, champions. Good morning. So excited to see you guys this morning. Like I told Glenn earlier, I feel like I have arrived. It is 5:37 this morning, and we're already rocking. No better way to start the day. Come on with it.
That's right. That's right. Well, we've also got Dave Clayton, Beth Workman, Jason James, Scott Simon, Vicky Everett. Everybody's up in here. Hey, and there's one guy in here that's famous. You know who his name is? Josh. Oh, we got Josh O up in here. So everybody's here. It's official. We got the show rocking and rolling. I'm going to clear the music. Music's off. Now it's just me and you. I'm going to change this view a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and change it to a gallery view. All right, so we're on a gallery view, Shaka. So when you're talking, they'll see you. And when I'm talking, they'll see me. Now, you literally train people all over the world, right? Worldwide. I've seen that you've got stuff going on in like Spain and just all over the world. I know you're training people all over. My question to you is, how did you get here, man? How did you get to be a worldwide trainer?
Man, you know, I have a philosophy here. I use a philosophy, man, that it's called the blueprint. You know, the great news about success is that I didn't have to invent it. That wherever it is that I want to go, wherever it is that I want to take my career, either from when I was in poverty or even at this point in time, wherever it is that I want to go in my career or whatever it is that I want to do in my life, 9 times out of 10, there's a chance that somebody has already done it. Somebody is already there. Somebody has already blazed the path, man. So what I did was I reached out and I grabbed mentors. I grabbed people who are already in the spaces that I wanted to be, and I followed the blueprint. And what I did is I never gave up. The difference that I find between good people and great people is a thing called the push. That thing in the middle called the push. There's good and there's great, and in the middle there's that thing called the push. What people have to understand is that in life is full of challenges, hardships, adversities, walls, right? And what you have to do is embrace this push, that P, persist until success happens. That never quit attitude. Because what you have to understand is that you cannot fail if you don't quit. Embrace challenges, embrace walls, and keep on climbing no matter what the adversity is. And listen to me, you too, anyone can get to the level that they want to. And that's the mentality that I've embraced. And that's the mentality that got me where I am today.
Golly, man. You're just going to drop it out like that? You're just going to bring the fire. First question, 5:30 in the morning.
Right off the cuff.
Right out the gate. I love it. Persist until success happens.
Yes.
Right? We got to push. That's incredible. I love that. We could stop the show right now, and that one nugget alone would be life-changing for a lot of people. I love that, man. I love how you just talk about just keep driving through, keep pushing, never give up. I also love how you noted that we don't have to reinvent this stuff, right? Like, it's been done. It's been done. And now today, if even more than ever, we have access to guys like you. We can reach right out to you and learn from your success and your experience and your story. And we have so much access to that. I love that. What a great way. My boy Mike Brockway is in here. He's always taking notes, and I guarantee you he just took that note right there because that's strong. Now, let's talk about your morning routine real quick.
Yep.
Sorry, something just happened on my phone here. Let's talk about your morning routine real quick, okay? Because as
Okay.
far as I'm concerned, talking about blueprints, every successful person I've ever seen, they always have a really good morning routine. Every
Yeah.
single one of them. What does yours look like?
So I get up every morning. The first thing I want to do is beat the sun up. And I know people have heard that time and time and time again, but I truly believe that your day is truly going to follow your morning, right? So the first thing I do is I wake up, I want to beat the sun up. The very next thing I do. I know there's people that write their goals down. I know there's people that head to the exercise room or the gym. The first thing I do, Glenn, no lie, is I throw on some motivational videos on YouTube. And the funny thing is that sometimes there are people who are still asleep in my house, so I have to keep it down because, as you can tell, at 5:45 in the morning, I stay amped up. So the first, I want to get that motivation going. I want to get that flow going, right? So that's the very first thing that I do. I'm able to catch the Rise and Grind show at 5:30 a.m. And that's my routine. I get up, I throw on some motivational videos, whether it's Les Brown, Eric Thomas, whether it's Grant Cardone, whether it's me watching my old videos. And then I get ready for the Rise and Grind show. And then I head to the gym right after that, man. And then I'll get back into the office. I'm in the office somewhere around 8 o'clock to get ready for my 9:30 show in the morning. The F&I live show.
Beautiful, man. Beautiful. That's the ticket right there. Like you know, that's what I hear. That's what I see, and that's what I preach. Like you spend that first time in the morning focused on this, right? You're filling this with all the right stuff, the right fuel.
Sharpening that axe, absolutely.
That's right, every single day. And so you're diving into that good stuff. You're filling the brain with the good stuff. You mentioned taking care of your body afterwards. Once you get that all rolling, I'm assuming you write down some goals, some direction for your day.
1,000%.
Yep.
Every single day.
Every single day, man. That's awesome. That right there is the key to success for a lot. You know, as far as I'm concerned, that's one of the easiest things you can do is just get that morning routine down. So that's awesome. I love that you rolled me in there with Grant Cardone and Les Brown and Eric Thomas.
Of course. I mean, I got to tell you, man, as you and I were talking earlier, what you've created with this Rise and Grind group is admirable. You have taken this Rise and Grind to the next level. I mean, like I was telling you a little while ago before the show started, the phrase Rise and Grind has been around forever. It's been around for years. But what you've done is taken it and put a logo together, and you've created a group of almost 30,000 people who are focused on greatness, and you've taken it and you've catapulted it to the next level. And like I said, man, it's like a moth to a flame. And the flame is Rise and Grind. The flame is greatness. The flame is who this group is. And so, heck yeah, you definitely deserve to be in the phrase with some of the greatest out there for sure.
Oh, man. Talk about fuel. Shaka, you got me jacked up today. Today is going to be an incredible day, man. Thank you for that. That is... You're super, super kind, man. You're super,
absolutely,
super kind. And
all deserved.
I truly appreciate it. This group has been a blessing to me, to a lot of people, and that's just awesome, man. That's just awesome. So let me get back to asking you a question. All right, I'm gonna dig in just a little bit. Hopefully, I know it's early, but from what I know about you and your story, like your mother kind of left you early, right? Real early. I think you were like 2 years old or something.
2 years old, sure.
Now how has that impacted your life? You know, how do you think that overall impacted your life, and how did you get through all that?
So she left me when I was 2 years old. So in my life, I never could understand the conversations that other people would have when they'd say, hey, you know, I'm going to go home, talk to my mom. I want to go home, show this to my mother. Hey, I need to call my mom. I didn't have those type of conversations. But I really and truly believe that all the adversity and challenges in your life are designed to make you stronger. It's that phrase, that general phrase, right? That which can't kill you can only make you stronger. And what I understand is that the challenges and the hardships in life don't stop. See, it didn't stop when my mother left me when I was 2. That was just the beginning. That was just the start of the shaping of who Shaka Dyson would ultimately become. You know, the adversity goes from my mother leaving me when I was 2 years old, to me becoming a high school dropout, to me having a child when I was 18 years old, to 6 members of my family been murdered, to my cousin just dying from cancer 2 weeks ago, to being a teenage runaway from going to juvenile and to jail and to things of that nature, living in poverty. Starting off my adult life living in poverty and making below the poverty line. See, I truly believe that God will put things in your life for you to test you and for you to overcome. And what I do know is that after every dark night comes a brighter day. And if you don't stop, and if you don't quit, Glenn, then there's nothing that you can't overcome. See, this is what people admire about others. Jim Rome said, those who do are the envy of many who watch. Let me repeat that again for the group. He said, those who do are the envy of many who watch. That means those who don't give up, those who continue to push, those who continue to keep the dukes up and will not stop swinging and not stop fighting, those who know that adversity is coming. There's adversity and challenges coming right around the corner. But listen to me, when adversity and challenges show up on Shaka Dyson's doorstep, they pick the wrong place because I'm bringing it. And so that's what helped shape my mentality. My life isn't determined by the fact that my mother left me when I was 2. Now my life is determined by how great of a father I can be now to my own children. Come on.
Shaka Dyson, my goodness. I was saying these guys needed a cup of coffee this morning. I don't even drink caffeine, but I wish I would have had some coffee this morning because you are bringing it, man. Those who do are the envy of many who watch. That's strong, man. And I love how you started the whole conversation talking about how after every dark night there is a brighter day. I know that there are so many people in this group that need to hear that, man. I know that my personal experiences in my life, that's always been the case, man. It's always been the case. There's always that brighter day. And I think sometimes we get stuck in the dark night, right? We forget that bright day is right around the corner. We just got to persist, right? We just we gotta have the push.
Absolutely.
Persist until success happens. I'm writing notes so fast, man. I'm like taking notes the whole time you're talking because this is straight up fire. Dude, that's strong, man. That's strong. All that adversity, all of those things making you stronger. And I talk about that, on my show, how we change and then we struggle. And then that struggle is the growth.
Yes.
So I'm always embracing, like, I'm excited. If I'm struggling at something, I'm like, okay, that's good. That means I'm growing, right? That means I'm learning something. And I know a lot of people, they try to shy away from the struggle. They try to shy away from the pain. And that's
the separator, man. That's the separator between the average and the great. See, people find value in the struggle, Glenn. They find value. They admire those who overcome. Why? Because deep down inside, there isn't a person on planet Earth that doesn't wish or doesn't want to overcome the hardships and the adversity in their own lives. And what they're looking for is they're looking for that mentor. They're looking for that role model. They're looking for that example. So that there's power in the struggle, man. There truly is. And the difference between the average and the great is that the average do everything that they can to avoid challenges and avoid struggle. I'm a witness because early on growing up, before I understood that, I too was somebody who did everything that I could to avoid the challenge, avoid the adversity. But once I understood that, listen, adversity is going to show up at your doorstep Monday through Sunday, every single week of your life, then listen, it's up to me to be prepared because it's only a challenge until you skill up past it. It's only a challenge until you become greater than whatever adversity that is that you're facing. Come on.
It's only a challenge until you skill up past it. Golly, bro. I don't even know what time it is right now. I can't see what time it is anywhere. Usually this show goes by super, super fast, but I don't feel like stopping right now. My guess is we're probably pretty close to a stopping point, but I don't feel like stopping. You feel like stopping yet?
Man, we could go all day. Come on.
I know we've all got a morning routine, but here's what I'm gonna do. We'll just do one more question, and then we're gonna do our 2-minute takeaway. Okay? I'm gonna have to get you a 2-minute takeaway from you, which I know is gonna be fire. So I can't wait. All right. So in this group, the audience of this group is way less than automotive. See, originally I thought the audience of this group was going to be primarily automotive, but then something happened. God jumped in. He blessed the group. He took over, and now, I mean, it's really only like 20% automotive now. I've been looking at some posts, and people have been talking about where they're from, and it's just crazy. But through that, I've kind of noticed that, you know, diversity is great. We talked about this yesterday. Diversity is awesome, but division is unnecessary. So I guess my question for you is, in your worldwide training, like, what is a common obstacle that you've seen, you know, that people have kind of worldwide? What is a common obstacle that you have been able to help people overcome, and how have you been able to do that for them?
The common obstacle is the confidence and the certainty that people have. Like I previously stated, everyone that I ever meet wants greater. They want more. They see the light, and they want a piece of what's going on inside that light. They see success, and they want a piece of what's going on inside that success. However, not everybody understands that they too have it inside of them. They too have what it takes to accomplish that success. Success is not only for a select few amount of people. It's not only for elite or this demographic or this section of people. Success is for everyone. But you got to have the confidence and the certainty to know that it takes the commitment. It takes the ability to commit, make the decision, commit, burn the bridges, and get ready to put the dukes on, get ready to scrap. But one thing that you have to know in order to be successful and to be certain and confident is you're going to have to embrace doing the hard things. And that's what people do. That's what people don't understand. That's what people have reservations about, is doing the hard things in their life. The waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning so that by 8 o'clock in the morning or 7 o'clock in the morning, you're already 3 or 4 hours in to chasing your success while people are already just waking up. Doing the hard things, showing up when it's raining, showing up when it's snowing, showing up when the sun is shining outside, showing up when people are happy, showing up when they're angry, showing up when the pressure is on, and showing up when it's easy. Showing up when you're just facing a hill, or even showing up when there's a mountain. Showing up, doing the hard things. And once you embrace that, when you know that about yourself, when that becomes part of your fiber and your fabric, then listen to me, your confidence then outgrows the obstacle. Your certainty then outgrows the challenge, because you know that whatever mountain it is, whatever hardship, wall, or adversity, you know that inside of you, you're coming after it, you're going to overcome it. So that's the type of inspiration I try to give people.
Buddy, I stinking love it. I love it. I'm so jacked up for this weekend. I know that everybody out there in Facebook land is so, dude, Shaka, look, man, you have some wisdom. You have some wisdom. And
appreciate you, man.
I love it, man. I love it. Like, this is the first time you and I have really been we've been on like shows together, Dave Villa and Auto Dealer Live, but it's really the first time I've been able to have a one-on-one, even though it's a 1-on-2,000, but you know what I'm saying? A one-on-one conversation with you. And man, golly, dude, you're an amazing human being, and I love what you're saying. Now, you're going to be speaking at the conference, right, over at Hustle and Grind?
I am looking forward to that. I am so jacked up and so fired up that, dude, I'm counting down the weeks. I'm counting down the days. It's going to be a dream come true to share the stage with such phenomenal people, man. And so, yeah, I'm coming.
I agree, man.
I'm coming. I can't wait to get there, man. The Hustle and Grind conference in Orlando in October. I can't wait to get there.
Yeah, it's going to be incredible, dude. I can't wait. But before we can do any of that, I'm going to need a 2-minute takeaway. So you're standing up on top of the mountain, man. You're on the mountain. Everybody's down there. All the people, everybody's looking up at you. You got a minute, or you've got 2 minutes. You got 120 seconds to give them some kind of powerful piece of wisdom, something that you can deliver, that they can take with them, that they can apply today.
We're going to do it right now.
to change their life.
Yes.
My friend, what are you going to tell them?
Man, look, you just said I'm standing up on the mountain and everybody's looking up at me. Well, listen, I want to do everything that I can to pull everybody up to the top of that mountain with me. So what I'm going to share with you right now is, listen, to get to the top of that mountain in which Glenn just said that I'm standing on, find out what it is that you can do to add value today. Whatever it is that you're facing today, whatever problems, whatever challenges, whatever the course of your day is going to be, your mind needs to be, hey, what is it that I can do to add value to this person? What is it that I can do to add value to this process? What is it that I can do to add value to this outcome? What is it that I can do to add value? What about me what about me can I do to add value so that I can take steps up the mountain? What is it that I can do to add value? Because people pay attention to value. People gravitate toward value. People want to soak in value. That's why this show is so prevalent every morning at 5:30. Why? Because people are on here. Glenn, you're on here every morning dropping value. People want value. So I'm encouraging your listeners to figure out every minute of today, no matter what the course of their day is every minute be thinking, hey, what is it that I can do to move the needle by adding value?
And the mic drops. Value. One thing I learned a long time ago, Shaka, I believe I learned it from Grant Cardone himself, is people buy when value exceeds price, right?
Sure.
People buy when value exceeds price. Value is everything. Value,
sure.
I'll buy this T-shirt right here. If I see the value in it, I'll pay whatever for it, right? If I don't see any value in it, it's just a piece of cotton. It's just a piece of cloth.
And listen, value could be selling something. Value can be giving someone money, but value can also be investing in a person mentally. Value can be investing in a person motivationally. Value can be training someone. Value can be sharing an idea. Value can be showing somebody or a business or whatever it is that you work, how to take what they're doing and improve it and take it to the next level so that when you're not around, they can have that ability to fish for life.
That's right.
Right?
Man.
The value comes in many different forms, shape, forms, and fashion. I want everybody here to think about that as they go throughout their day. What is it at every turn, at every meeting, every time they shake a hand, every time they interact, how can I add value? That's how Shaka Dyson, referring back to your very first question to me, how did Shaka Dyson get here? I got here by turning the adversity that I had in my life into value that I can give to others.
Amen, my friend. And you definitely brought the value to the Rise and Grind show today. If you guys thought Shaka brought some value today, I need you to hit that share button because we got to get it out there. We got to bring value into as many people's lives as humanly possible because I truly believe if we can change the way people start their day, we can change this planet. Shaka, you, my friend, are an amazing human being. Truly an amazing human being. Clearly, uniquely made by the God of the universe. God himself made you to be the absolute best version of you that you can be, and you're doing it, brother. You're living it, brother, and you're making an impact on this planet. You're making an impact on your friends, on your family members, on your coworkers, on everyone around you, and you made an impact on the Rise and Grind group today, and I, for one, sir, I absolutely love you for it, man.
I love you guys, man. I admire you guys, and I love you guys for sure.
Dude, it's thank you for an incredible episode. Hey, if you need more episodes of #Rise and Grind, you can find them on GlennLundy.com. If you need some Rise and Grind gear, you can get that at GlennLundy.com also. And do me a favor, have an incredible weekend this weekend. It's going to be beautiful. I'm excited to go attack it. And then come back here Monday morning as we do this all over again at 5:30 a.m. on #Rise and Grind. Bro, let me get off of this live stream, and then I'm going to tell you